The eyes of Quali shimmer with a bright flame, as if harboring some enigmatic knowledge capable of influencing the course of subsequent events. His latest smile emits something mystical and mysterious, as though imbued with a wisdom that encompasses all that is unfolding. You stand up and walk in the room.
And yet, you claim that you aren't as intelligent as your brethren.
Uttering this, Quali seems to challenge all doubts surrounding Tivad. Tivad mockingly reclines in his chair.
Even a child would have guessed it, Quali. You fool. He has no other choice after Jador's command to annihilate all of his shots of steel. There is only one way left to destroy me.
Quali nods contemplatively, as if merrily engaging in a game of intrigue and deception.
And what action should we take in such case?
Tivad's eyes ignite with an ethereal light.
We shall await the moment when the Fastuitas envelop everything around us, just before his conclusion. When all the crucial parts have transpired, it is at that very moment I shall openly reveal to everyone the price a traitor pays for betraying the Dance Empire.
Quali's smile aligns with Tivad's dark schemes.
The plan sounds tempting, but wouldn't it be better to deal with him immediately, while there's a chance?
Tivad squinted as if delving into the essence of Quali's thoughts.
No. I need an assistant right now.
For what purpose?
You'll see.
Time flows slowly, and before us stands Carey, a young boy preparing to become a warrior, clad in the heavy armor of the Dan. He swiftly moves from side to side, skillfully avoiding arrows that are determined to embed themselves in the ground near his feet. Following a path, Carey suddenly stops and surveys the scene, calculating his strategy. He continues running until he reaches a barrel, and there he notices a small puppy comfortably nestled atop it. In an instant, like a whirlwind, he dashes towards the barrel. A second later, an arrow pierces the air where the innocent creature had just been.
I won!
He shouts as if the whole world had joined in his exuberant joy. On the horizon, the figure of Krona becomes discernible, her massive bow in hand. Her movements are fluid and slow, as if each step brings her into contact with sacred ground. Her eyes twinkle like stars in the boundless night sky, and her steps sound silently, like a rhythm known only to her alone. Approaching Carey with a proud bearing and a somber facial expression, Krona advances like a shadow enveloping a valiant warrior.
Yes, you're almost done it.
Almost?
Carey raises his eyebrows, stung like a bee. His confidence begins to waver under Krona's gaze.
Yes, you forgot something. Something way more important than this task.
Her words open the door to contemplation.
No, I was attentive to everything.
Carey persistently attempts to defend his pride, but it cracks in his hands like ice on a hot day. Krona takes her time. Her words land like heavy stones in water.
Are you sure?
Of course.
Krona approaches her brother and smoothly turns him around, as if performing a dance she knows well. From beneath her attire, she retrieves 3 training arrows, and their presence weaves a new atmosphere.
Here, if these were arrows crafted by an imperial blacksmith, you would most certainly not be breathing by now.
Her voice was but a delicate thread, weaving the past and the future into a single knot.
Well, all right. The main thing is that I saved the puppy.
Carey tries to evade, but Krona's gaze acts like a key, unlocking the door to truth.
No, Carey, don't you dare. If you answer Father the same way, he will clearly not be pleased, and then he...
Fine. I'll be more attentive next time.
Carey agrees, his face tense, as if standing on the edge of discovering something unknown. Krona unfastens his armor and removes it from her brother. And now Carey steps away from his sister, his strides becoming faster, as if he's running away from something hidden in the shadows of his thoughts. The pieces of armor start falling like autumn leaves, and he slowly reveals his vulnerability to Krona.
Hold on, where are you rushing to like that?
I need to go to the stables.
And what didn't you see there?
Krona arched an eyebrow, as if trying to penetrate through her brother's words and uncover the hidden meaning behind them.
I want to ride a horse?
Then take mine.
With a smirk on her face, Krona offers her horse, but Carey makes a negative hand gesture, indicating his refusal.
No, I want my own horse.
Carey.
Krona sighed, her brows furrowing as if suspicions were beginning to form.
All right, you caught me. There was a Soureherrunt in their captivity. I saw him during the day, but I want to take a closer look. He's got such a cool armor.
Carrie finally confessed, his words flowing quickly like a river, revealing what he had long hidden within his inner world.
A southerner?
Yes, that's what Master Ruto told us.
Us?
Yeah, me and seen her when we were playing nearby.
The boy's eyes gleam under the influence of memories.
Quit making things up, Carrie. Let's go eat something delicious instead.
Oh, no, I'm not hungry. If you don't believe me, then come with me.
Carrie proposed this as if trying to lure his sister into his adventurous game. Krona shrugged her shoulders.
All right, but if there's no southerner there, then you'll have a training session with Commander Otniel tomorrow.
Oh, no, not that scarecrow. He'll break my bones.
Carrie sighed with evident displeasure, as if facing a trial he wanted nothing to do with.
But you're not lying, so you have nothing to fear, right?
Right.
Then lead the way.
Krona paused for a moment as if giving Carrie a signal to guide her.
As you wish, sis.
Carrie casually shrugged his shoulders, as if he was ready to obey Krona's will. And so Carrie and Krona slowly headed towards the stables which were nearby. Along the way, Carrie noticed a massive crowd waiting their turn at the entrance of the Dan's castle.
Krona?
What?
She turned to him, curiosity sparkling in her eyes.
Tell me, why is there so much people here?
We're having a celebration today in honor of Uncle's arrival.
Yes, but we never have such crowds at any other arrival celebrations.
This one is special. It's too early for you to know about that.
Krona sighed as if warning him about impending changes.
But I want to know now.
Carrie wasn't about to give up. His eyes burned with a thirst for the truth.
No!
Krona remained firm, like an immovable wall before his persistence.
But I've seen hundreds of executions by father. What could be worse?
It would take a long time to explain all of that, Carrie. Just trust me, it's too early.
Krona tried to persuade her brother, her voice sounding gentle and caring, as if she wanted to shield him from something secretive. Carrie focused his attention on the stable, as if a magnet was drawing him towards it. Krona stopped and watched what was happening at the stable. Then she approached the Dan guard of the second type and tried to pass, but he blocked her way.
Do you really want to lose your head? I'm Krona, the daughter of Emperor Tivad.
Her words are like a quiet whisper, but within them lies something that causes the guard to look at her with renewed interest.
I know, my lady. How can I assist you?
We, my brother and I, need to pass through here.
At this moment, Carrie notices that one of the guards of the second type enters the stable.
My lady, as much as I wish to, I cannot let you there.
And why not?
The guard doesn't answer anything.
I'm still waiting for your answer.
My lady, I have a direct order from Emperor Gideon not to allow anyone in.
Krona looks towards the stable as if seeking a signal. Finding it for herself, she speaks.
Then try stopping the daughter of the Northern Imperial Lord.
With a mysterious look, Krona draws the guard's attention, as if there's some secret understanding between them. The guard understands it. Carrie notices this and gives his sister a strange look, full of puzzlement. Krona notices her brother's gaze and draws her dagger.
You have one chance, guard. Either you let me in, or...
The second guard hurries out of the stable, his gaze briefly meeting the first guard's and Krona's, after which he gives a fleeting nod, conveying something to both of them.
My lady, please forgive my friend. He's a bit drunk. Please, go ahead.
Your friend deserves death.
Krona stated firmly, her voice filled with determination as if she were ready to take responsibility for her words.
I beg you, don't get heated over him. The latter is too drunk to understand anything. Yes, I apologize.
With these final words, both guards kneel, as if showing respect and understanding of their position before her. Carrie enters the stable, his interest captivated by the scents and sounds of the animals. Krona casts a disapproving glance at the guards and follows Carrie. Carrie's gaze roams everywhere, as if he's searching for something hidden in the shadows. His observant eyes take in every corner,
Well, where's your southerner?
Krona decides to ascertain the result of his search. Carey continues inspecting every nook of the stable, his face expressing persistence and concentration.
They hit him.
Stop it. I knew it.
Krona sighs, as if a certain suspicion is born in this moment.
No, I'm not lying. They definitely hit him while you were talking. I'll tell Father about this.
You won't be able to see our father until tomorrow.
Then I tell him tomorrow.
All right, let's go from here, TellTale-R. We'll see Father's face tomorrow when you tell him about this, and I'll bring up our agreement.
Krona!
Do you want to have a second session with Commander?
Krona raises an eyebrow threateningly, as if ready to invoke the authority of the elder sister.
No.
Carey responds shortly, but his eyes still hold tension. Carey and Krona exit the stable, their steps sounding resolute. Carey's gaze catches the second guard, who doesn't conceal his smirk. Carey narrows his eyes in response, as if indicating he's willing to engage in this game.
Replace your friend if he gets drunk on duty again. I'll personally chop him into pieces.
Krona says this with such certainty, as if her words already hold the punishment.
As you command, my lady.
The gentle breeze carries the clouds, and the stars twinkle in the night sky. Gradually we transition to the brothel of Azure, where courtesans captivate visitors with their beauty. Around a tall man who has covered his face with a piece of cloth, they move like peacocks, creating an atmosphere of seduction. The young man suddenly rises, emitting sounds of pleasure. When the fabric is moved aside, his face is revealed, and it becomes clear that it's Myron, the representative of Kirks and commander of Azure.
Oh, this is what I call bliss. Fucking ecstasy.
Myron exudes a sense of satisfaction, his voice sounding like an invitation to endless pleasures. One of the courtesans approaches closer, her eyes gleaming with interest.
Would you like some more poppy milk, Commander?
No. I have enough of this crop for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Have the girls ready for my arrival.
Myron replies lazily, his voice sounding confident in his power and authority.
As you command, my lord.
The courtesan is ready to leave the room.
Wait a moment. What did you just call me? My lord? Don't make me laugh. I'm just the son of some Kirk who got lucky. That son of a bitch. But I am also the son of a common whore. I'm definitely not my lord.
How would you prefer me to address you then?
Oh, let me think. Maybe Myron, the chief empire fucker of all empires, or simply MCF. MCF.
As you wish, MCF.
No, it sounds super idiotic. Say it the way I asked you to call me the last time?
My lord.
Yeah, well, it's incredible how messed up I was. And I actually am.
Suddenly Amazis bursts into the room. Courtesan leaves the room.
My Lord Myron, you're the commander of Azure, not a servant of puppy milk. Oh no, you again. I'm gonna say this gentle only once. Please, fuck off, for fuck's sake. The point is that someone holding the position of the commander shouldn't be wandering around brothels and indulging in such substances. Don't forget the honor bestowed upon you by the Emperor himself. Boring. And first of all, this isn't a brothel, but a house of girls who don't suffer from the "I'm good girl, I do not fuck just for pleasure" syndrome. Secondly, I need these substances to keep from going insane. And thirdly, Dick says, I'm goddamn commander of Azure, and you're just a tiny flea of the Emperor. I can do what I want. I am the future heir to the throne.
Myron bursts into loud laughter. Amasis attempts to continue speaking, but notices that completely naked Myron is heading for another vessel of poppy milk. Jador enters the room. Myron doesn't see who it is.
What kind of unexpected guest party is this? Who's here this time?
Myron turns around and notices the Emperor. He instantly lowers his head, assuming a respectful posture.
Oh, I didn't know it was you, Lord Emperor. Please forgive me.
Amasis, bring our dear commander back to his senses. I'll be waiting for you outside.
As your command, the greatest of the great, of all the possible times.
Jador leaves the room.
At your command, the greatest of the greatest. And this sack of shit dares to call him the heir of the throne. Fuck you, Amasis. I'm always amazed at how your tongue doesn't wear out licking so many assholes. I'll accept your insult this time. Let's consider it a gift for the day of your mourning. What fucking mourning? Seems like I'm not the only one drenched in milk here. The mourning of the Glick, the emperor of your lands, and your father. Did he finally kick the bucket? The Lord Emperor killed him. It's about time. I tried to kill that bitch myself. Damn shame couldn't leave the brothel though. Believe me, you should leave. Otherwise, the next dead Kirk will be a milk-drunk simpleton. Yeah, I'm going already, you fucking snitch.
Clad in Azure's battle armor, Myron exits the brothel with Amasis. Jador waits for both of them near a tree not far away.
Myron, are you capable of rational thought?
Yes, Lord Emperor. I'm perfectly fine.
Today, you will choose a successor and temporarily transfer the title of Commander of Azure to them. Meanwhile, together with Amasis, you will embark on a special mission. You'll get all the details from him.
Today? With this shameless creature? But your majesty,
Jador's expression changes, indicating that this is not up for discussion.
Understood. I'll start preparing the successor right away.
Meanwhile, in the Empire of Dane, a massive crowd fills the open space between giant monoliths, forming two opposing lines. The noise is unbearable. All attention is directed toward the main throne, which remains unoccupied. Near the throne stands Gideon, accompanied by Quali.
I don't remember anything like this.
You haven't been here for a while, and my brother has come up with new traditions and celebrations. What did my big brother ask you about?
Everything you were thinking about.
That's good.
Tivad enters the throne room, dressed in the red and blue attire of the Danids, and as people gradually notice him, they start to fall silent. After a couple of seconds, complete silence fills the room.
Greetings to all of you. I declare the Soureherrunt Festival open.
After his last words, priestesses led by Sero enter from behind the throne, wearing festive Danid attire. The priestesses form two lines. Sero stands in the center of the line, and we see that all this time a lamb has been trailing behind him on a rope. Sero takes out a knife.
May its blood become a symbol of the birth of new and strong Danids. The Empire of Danids for all eternity.
Everyone repeats what Sero says in unison, except for Quali and Gideon. Sero brings the knife close to the lamb's throat. Quali watches all this darkness with a grimace.
Oh gods, what is this?
Wait. Something interesting is about to happen.
We see the priests filling their vessels with the lamb's blood, then they turn towards the crowd.
I declare the right of choice open.
After these words, the entire crowd starts shouting loudly, asking to be chosen by the priestesses. Quali is in shock, observing everything.
What the hell is happening?
Husbands bring their wives so that the priestesses can choose them for special rituals. And the other royal members can fuck them.
Voluntarily.
They hope that at least someone in their miserable family can have a connection to the imperial bloodline. And if they're lucky, maybe Tivat himself will choose a wife. Who knows, a future vessel of power might emerge.
Quali's facial expression changes, and he slowly moves away from Gideon, heading towards a priestess standing in the corner of the hall. The priestess notices his approach and meets his gaze. Dipping her finger into the lamb's blood, the priestess smears Quali's forehead with it. As she raises her eyes, she whispers,
Enjoy it fully.